Hey, welcome back. This is part of 14. So we're back in the village, as you can see, and we're going to jump straight in with the collectibles. So you're going to come southeast from the shrine and grab that yoken. Yeah, southeast path from the shrine, grab the yoken. Carry on going back the other way, but keep left, and you'll eventually go down this hill. There'll be like a shed at the bottom, go around the back, and behind it you'll find a dried carcass. When you go back around, an enemy will try to ambush you, so just keep your distance, and she will not get a chance to even lay a finger on you. Just run straight away from her. Then go back up to Fork and continue left. We're going to get this area done. We're going to get the main hall done as well. There's so many new offerings in the main hall. You can actually skip straight through it now in New Game Plus, but there's so many offerings to collect. So up here, there's an axe wedged into this tree. So we grab the axe. Do not overwrite sledgehammer. Try to keep hold of your sledgehammer, guys. It's a very, very strong weapon. And then when you go right at the next fork, you'll come up this hill, and near this like little shrine, you'll find a rare. Grab that, then go back down to the fork and go right. When it comes to Lost in Fog difficulty, I'm not sure exactly how we're going to go through that yet in terms of our build. I might try to go for like a knife, and we might run around critical health and use that on memory, which makes it so you take sanity damage. So being at critical health will not be a massive problem, but allow us to do so much more damage. But we'll look at that when we come into Lost in the Fog. At the moment, on silver difficulty, the build doesn't matter too much, obviously, because enemies die so quick. But here, when you reach a bundle of wood, my idea was to kill that first enemy, because she normally likes to follow you up here. And I'm going to grab that antique comb. Yes, grab the antique comb from there. And I did run past a bandage, by the way. So just on my right, probably about 20 steps back, is a bandage. But what you really want is the antique comb, get rid of that first enemy, and then lift this bundle of wood out of the way. Because that first enemy, she likes to interrupt you and slash you from behind when you're trying to move the wood. Carry on down the path, and once you reach the lake, hang a left. No, it's too early. Here we go. Yep, so once you reach the lake, hang a left and then go right onto the pier and grab the Rumune, sitting on the edge of the dock. Carry on going around the lake, and then when the path forks again, go right along the wooden bridges. When you get across wooden bridges, take a left. If you carry straight on, you'll go down the hill and there'll be a toolkit. I'm not going to bother getting it, but come left and grab the tea. Yeah, grab the vase of tea bags over there. I have no idea what that's supposed to be. But once I got the offering, of course, I needed to overwrite some healing items. I've got way too many. Going to go left at the four-way intersection, go left and then right before the stream and grab that Higashi. Once got the Higashi, go back to this intersection with 4 different paths, go straight on this time, you're down these steps, and at the end here will be a divine water. Again, got to overwrite something. Just try not to overwrite some of your toolkits there. Try to keep 6. I think 6 is a good amount of toolkits. You can keep using that to replenish your sledgehammer. Then later on if we need to. Then go back to the intersection, guys, go right up the steps, continue following the path, and then you want to take the next right. You'll go underneath this, overpass this bridge, and you'll find a antique comb. Of course, I've got to discard some more bandages. But there is a shrine coming up soon, not too far away. So grab the antique comb, go back below the bridge, then go right, and you'll come up here. Go right again, and then right again. Here, there'll be a bandage in this small crate. Go across this bridge, that one we just went beneath to get to the antique comb. And once you get across this, go right. This was a Omamari back on New Game, but we already have it, so now it's a Higashi. Grab the Higashi, run the opposite way, guys, and keep going right, and you'll reach the tourist board. Take the map from it. Shame you can't get a map like this for every single area you're in. I know you'll get one for here, you can get one for the school, but I don't think there is anymore. But yeah, grab that toolkit on the bench when you go left from that tourist board. Come into this gazebo, grab the yoken, leave the gazebo, go right, crouch beneath this log. Yeah, crouch beneath that log. Then you want to come up here, at that junction, you want to go right, and then go across that next junction, and then you want to take a left here, where the enemies get up. Over there is a piece of chocolate. Grab a chocolate bar. That was a Ema on New Game, but we've already taken it, so now it spawns as a chocolate bar. Now do not take the key. The key's actually inside the house. On New Game the house is closed, now it's unlocked. But first, come to Shrine and you want to sell all your items. because I need to free up my inventory. I'm going to get a trophy in a second for collecting all the hidden Omamori. Hope it pops for you fine. You haven't missed any, it's not glitched. So sell all your offerings, of course. Like I say, before you take the key, we're going to do a few other things first. So come all the way around the back of this house. Grab the shriveled Abura. All the way around the back and grab the shriveled Abura. Go back around the front. Now I'm just going to sell that, just free up my inventory again. I'm going to go and move the bundle of wood out of the way at the back here. You need to do this because if not, if you remember from New Game, if you followed me on New Game, it's because once you take a key, one of them strong beasts starts chasing you, and it's very hard to move that bundle of wood unless you kill him. But if you move it beforehand, you can just run away from him. So in here, you'll find the goat Omamori, and you should hopefully pop that trophy, guys. Omamori Sage obtained all the hidden Omamori. In a second, I'm going to take through my list. So if you didn't pop that trophy, you can kind of match it up with yours and find out what you missed. I have not brought any random Omamoris at the moment, by the way. So these are all the ones you can find in the world. So you should have all of these. I mean, you might not have Bless and Mirror if you used it, but hopefully you've picked it up at some point. So yeah, these are all the ones you should have. If you have missed any, just go into text guide and type in the name, and it should take you straight to it, to its location. And you can get it on New Game Plus, unless it's still to come. But in here, grab a strange note, and once you're ready, pick up the metal gate key. Do this last. So grab the Omamori, strange note, and pick up the metal gate key. Jump out nearby window, because it's easy to avoid that enemy then, because he normally blocks the main entrance. Come straight around here, and drop down, and you escaped him. Without any kind of damage. And then now we've got a fog monster chasing us. So if you remember on the first game, first playthrough, if you complete this escape sequence without taking any damage, you get a trophy for it. We've already got a trophy, so I don't need to worry about it. And I've just took damage, so I've lost it already, so it's a good job I did do it on New Game. But yes, if you do still need to get that trophy, just avoid all the enemies and try not to walk on the red flowers on the floor, because see what happens, they grab you. Well, it's kind of like a bit of like red mist. Avoid them parts, because tendrils will grab you and you'll take a bit of damage. Now that tree will fall down there. That gives you like a bit of a grace window, just to kind of get your breath back and your bearings. And then once you run up here, guys, the fog monster will start chasing you again. So on this next fork, we want to go left. Wait for the scream to finish and then run past that enemy, because if you go right, there's an enemy which is going to try to grab you, and it's a bit harder to dodge. That scream, you don't have to dodge it, you just have to wait for the attack to finish. This one you can just avoid if you keep right. Get to the gate, guys, and unlock it. So you need to be quick now and grab all this loot, because fog monster will eventually come back if you're not quick enough. Grab the Higashi, grab the rare, and also grab the first aid kit. Of course, I am leaving the red capsules, because we do not want to be using any. Just a friendly reminder, do not use any red capsules, or you will mess up the endings. So move that bundle of wood out of the way. Continue on. Again, if you still need that trophy, try to avoid any enemies. Right, crouch beneath that log. And we're almost there at the end. And I've got caught again. Same ankle. Right, these two are going to scream. Just going to wait for that scream to finish. You know, I'm not entirely sure if that counts as damage. I don't think that scream damages you. I think it stuns you. But I never really cared to test it. Because you just wait for it to finish, don't you? It's not like a big problem. Though we have to know exactly if that scream counts or not. Probably save a few seconds, but well, it wouldn't even do that, because if you run into the scream, you get stunned anyway. But yes, you want to go left at the next fork near the shrine. Go left once you get up the steps and grab that document, guys, and the research journal photo. Very important. Yes, make sure you get them. And then over here, you've got a divine water. You've got a dried carcass. And come up the steps and grab the chocolate bar. Yes, that document, that's research journal photo 4. And we also got a document regarding the legend of the sacred sword, and that would be number 5. So grab a chocolate. Yes, and once you've got a chocolate, guys, go back down. Yeah, so because we've just got a research journal photo, I'm sure you know by now, that means some point before we leave this area, we need to get a key item and place it in front of some statues. Yeah, whenever you find them research journal photos, it kind of gives you a hint to a location where you need to place a key item. And then we'll get that key item right near the end. We're also going to get another trophy before we go into the next area. So come to shrine now and sell all your offerings. New Game Plus Plus, once we have purchased everything, we are probably going to start hoarding up certain offerings. The ones which kind of like refill your sanity instantly and stuff like that, or make it so your sanity is infinite for like 30 seconds or so, things like that. Yeah, instead of selling offerings in New Game Plus Plus, we'll probably keep most of them. We'll probably just sell the ones which you can't use as a consumable. For example, the shriveled Abura, you can't use them. Antique comb, you can't use them as well. And I think there's one more. Is it dried carcass you can't use? Maybe. I can't remember if you can use the sushi or not. But when you get to this house, go around the back. Now in the shed at the back, do not take any red capsules. And around the right side here, it's a key item, guys, a cracked brazier. So grab that cracked brazier. It looks more like a plant pot. But grab that, very important. They come in here, like I say, do not collect any red capsules. You've been warned. I'm not going to say that again. You'll trigger a cutscene. Once you pick up the document, you'll get a trophy, winners don't do drugs. Letter to my partner, and you also get the front door keys to Shu's house. You cannot get that trophy on New Game, as you saw. On my New Game playthrough, I did not eat any red capsules up to this point, and I did try actually reloading it and not collecting them red capsules, and it did not pop. You can only get that trophy on New Game Plus or above, I guess. Okay, so once got a key, do not enter the front door yet. You're going to retrace your steps, go right at the fork, continue up here, and shortly on the left, about halfway back to the shrine, there's going to be some statues. Come over to these and place that key item we just got, the cracked brazier or the flower pot. Yeah, so interact with this statue. That's where it is on the map. There you go. I just offered it. Just sat there on its base on the floor. So once you offered it, that's all you need to do. Journal will update. Just make sure you've done that, guys, before you progress forward. And I'm going to go back to the house and knock on the front door and open it with a key. Head straight in. So next area, main hall. You can get through this area really quick if you're just trying to get through a game quickly, because you can literally go straight to the boss because you've already got the ability to make the fake walls disappear. But there's so many items in this area now. There's actually like 3 shriveled Abura, so I'm still going to be taking you through everything. But we've got the fox arm already, the bestial arm. We've got the ability to make fake walls disappear, so we're going to be doing it in a quite a different order to how we did it on New Game. Just because, like I say, we've got all our abilities now, the fox arm and whatnot. So you're going to come straight forward and remove that fake wall. Remember, just hold focus once you get close enough. And then we're going to go left. We're going to begin by going kind of clockwise route. But sorry, we're going to go right first. Yeah, we're going to explore in like a clockwise route. There's just one item here on the right. I'm just trying to find out where it is. There it is. Higashi. There's 2 items. I kind of just forgot where they are in this middle bit. So it's kind of just like a maze. So grab a Higashi, come in here where the shrine is, guys, and grab that solemn letter. And then come to shrine and sell the Higashi. So yes, once you go through that fake wall, grab the Higashi on the right, go in the middle to where the shrine is, grab a solemn letter on the left, and then use the shrine to sell that Higashi. Now we're going to start going clockwise around the room. Briefly, anyway. So you get this fake wall here, and inside this small room is a divine water. That's where I am. I'll try to show you the map quite a few times in this area, so you just know where I am. Because yeah, this bit's like a maze. And then the next fake wall on the left. We move that out of the way. We're going to make our way up to the ritual chamber now, but we're taking the back way. So yes, up here. A lot of items have not spawned in anymore. Sorry, have despawned. They do not spawn anymore on New Game Plus. But like I say, there's a lot of new ones. So you're going to come up here, go right into the ritual chamber. Yes, head over there to the shrine. Yeah, a few new enemies will appear as well. So you've got an antique comb on the right there. And that's what you want in this chamber. Just grab the antique comb, guys, and then go back down the way you came in. Now, just before you go left, we're actually going to go right at this fork over here. Yeah, them strong enemies, them Demogorgons, if they catch up to you, they almost always connect. So you need to make sure you're ready to dodge when they get close and they like make their roaring sound, like they're about to attack. So open this door, and there's a shrine on your left. There's no enemies chasing you. You can sell that divine water and the antique comb. Going to come down here next. You unfortunately can't drop down the side of the steps. And we're going to go straight on. So this room is where that big mural is on the right, that big painting. See it there? Just go straight down and then straight up the steps opposite, directly opposite you. Yeah, there's normally an item on the left there, but it's obviously not spawned no more. So come up here. We're going to grab a dried carcass in this room. There'll be one enemy. And there is your dried carcass. So grab that item. I did check everywhere. And these are all the new items. Sorry, all the items that still spawned or new items that spawned. Anything I missed, like I say, probably don't spawn no more. So come into this ritual chamber next. After grabbing that dried carcass, grab a shriveled Abura from the front of the shrine. Yes, make sure you grab that shriveled Abura. Important. And then carrying upwards, I'm going to go through this chamber next. This passage. This is going to bring us back down in the main hall in the front area. But kind of like in the northwest corner-ish. Yeah, there's normally a item on that corner drawer as well, but it don't spawn now. So all the way down the bottom. If any enemies chasing you in this area, you might want to take care of them. Because they do follow you for quite a long way into the main hall. And they get in your way when you're trying to unlock doors. So make sure you siphon them as well, guys. Make sure you finish them off. So I'm going to open this door next. Like I say, I'm in like the northwest corner now of the main hall. And you're going to unlock this next door on your right. And then again, grab these two items on your right, antique comb and a Hagashi. That's where we am. Antique comb and Hagashi. Come through this opening on the right. And then unlock the door straight opposite. Watch out for that enemy trying to ambush you. Just light attacks makes quick work of them. Just make sure you do not forget to siphon them, otherwise they'll just get back up after a few minutes. Yes, you've got a small room here. In here you find another shriveled Abura. That's all that's in there. And then remove this next fake hall on your right. You'll find another room. In here you've got an antique comb. And over here you've got another shriveled Abura. Nice. And that's where we are, guys. So from here, now we're making our way over to the northeast corner. Yeah, northeast corner of this maze area. So if you go straight through there now, you can go straight to the boss. Yeah, far northeast corner. There'll be an item. There it is, AT. Watch out for this enemy which drops down on you. Yeah, you might want to change what you build as you saw me do when we first came in. So when you kill enemies, you get sanity back and health back. Yeah, make sure you grab the T. And there's one more item here somewhere. I did get lost for a moment. I couldn't remember where it was. But yeah, that's why I'm running around for a few seconds looking around for it. Yeah, I think it's just around this next corner. Nope. Yeah, this area is very confusing. I still kind of get lost despite the amount of times I've been through it. Because it all looks the same, doesn't it? I'm going to take out this enemy. Because if not, these beasts like to chase you for a long time. And stun you when you're trying to unlock doors. Nope, not in there. Not many more places to check. Oh, there we go. Slow with this, guys, the rare. So yeah, I went did all that messing about just for something which sells for 10 faith. So yes, grab that. Then you want to come over to the southeast corner. There'll be a Demogorgon here waiting for you. So take him out first. Just a focus attack and then a few light attacks when he staggered, guys. We'll finish him off quickly. Once he's dead, we're going to unlock this side door next. Inside here will be a small room. And you'll find a Yoken inside here. If you want to free up your inventory, you can always go back to Shrine, by the way, to sell. But we're actually going to Shrine now, so forget that. Yeah, ignore my last. Yeah, it's a Shrine down here at the end. And for some reason I've got another one of these chasing me. Did I not siphon the other one? The first one which I killed? I don't quite know really. Or maybe just spawn when I open that door. But yeah, I'm just going to take him out, guys, and then use the Shrine. So I'm going to sell all my offerings. There's actually a new area in this as well. We're going to be doing that nearer the end. Yeah, it's a new area where you have to go and do like a little puzzle. So set all your offerings and then unlock this door next. Now on the left in this room is an offering. This was a first aid kit back on the game, but now a Yoken spawns there. So grab the Yoken and then come in here up to this ritual chamber. Up here you'll find a dried carcass. Right, and then we'll follow this path. And then as it takes us down, we're going to go left and it will take us up again into that massive open room. Yeah, so when you get to this branching fork, no, that's not a spot. Yeah, so I'm going to take him out because what happens in this next big room we're going into, this enemy will follow you up there, and if you do not kill the enemies, you just get swarmed. I know because it happened to me. Yeah, so here guys, where there's a branch, go left, go up the steps, come into this giant chamber, take out all the enemies in here, because like I say, you will get swarmed if you don't. And get rid of these eggs first if I can, before they hatch. On the left here is a rare, grab that one, and then get rid of this egg next. There's a bandage on the floor just there as well. Take out the screaming enemy. And that egg at the back, a Demogorgon is going to come out. Yeah, it's unfortunate when you miss with that second attack from your focus attack. And there's two of them. This is what I mean, if you didn't kill that other one, it would have chased you down here and you have three of these attacking you. Which probably will not end well. It normally doesn't. That's it, that's all the enemies. Right now I can safely grab all the loot. They don't normally chase you into this this next area coming up, but they get in your way when you're trying to come back through later or grab all the loot. So over here is a Higashi. You've got a antique home, and you've also got a divine water. Makes fake hall disappear. Fake wall, sorry. It kind of is a fake hall behind the fake wall. Yeah, grab the dried carcass and now unlock this door, because now we can do so. This is a kind of new area. You can only access it on New Game Plus. So this puzzle coming up, you have to pull 3 lanterns in the correct order, but you have to pull one after a knocking sound. Yeah, grab that document, guys, Mandate of the Clown. Yeah, there'll be a knocking sound, then you have to pull like lantern 1. You have to wait for the second knocking sound, pull lantern 2, then wait for the third and pull lantern 3. Grab that emo, guys, on the left. Grab this Hote Sama sitting cross-legged. I have no idea why it's called that, but yeah, grab that, you'll get that trophy, and that's a key item which we need. And also grab this document, a note of caution. So I'm going to pull this first lamp, just to get the puzzle going. You'll hear a knocking sound, and then to make sure we get enough time, wait for the next knocking sound, and then pull the lamp again. There you go. So you hear that knocking sound in the background, pull the lamp. Now you need to get to the second lamp before the next knocking sound, and then pull it after the second knocking sound. Remember, you need to make sure you pull these in the correct order. So that's the second one, the water lamp. Grab that document as well, Mandate of the Clan. And the third and final one, wait for the next knocking sound, and then pull a branch. That's it. You know you've done it because the water will turn red, like so. And it will say journal updated, so water will turn red. So make sure you've done that before you leave. So again, guys, pull the first lamp and that trigger the puzzle, and a knocking sound will start happening every few seconds. There'll be like a knock, then it'll be about 5 seconds, and then another knock. You have to pull the three lanterns all in the correct order, but you have to wait for knocking sound before you pull the next. So knocking sound, pull volcano. Knocking sound, pull a water. Knocking sound, pull a branch. And if you let a knocking sound go by, if you let 2 knocking sounds go by without pulling the next one, it'll kind of reset and you have to start again. So you've got to make sure you do it all in order. So knocking sound 1, volcano. Knocking sound 2, water. Knocking sound 3, branch. Like that, guys. Like I say, crimson water the water will turn red once you know you've done it correctly. So come back down here, grab the bandage. And we're pretty much about to go to the boss. So I'm just going to come to the shrine and sell all my offerings, which I found so far. There is actually a shrine along here. This is the door leading to the boss. Just going to grab the items on the left first. So a blessed hand mirror appears there, by the way, if you haven't got any. Yeah, grab a first aid kit and also grab a divine water, bandage, and another first aid kit. And some more first aid kits might spawn there. I've actually had more appear on other playthroughs. It might be random, or it might be due to how many healing items you have. But yeah, so all your offerings, and like I say, if you do not have one, a blessed hand mirror or Mamori will appear on that cabinet. They're the ones which can resurrect you if you die. So save your game, and we're going to head over to the boss. So I'm just going to edit out this long walk. Yeah, with Fox Mask. That's it, he'll hold your hairy hand. Yeah, it's like, my god, your claws have gotten big. But yeah, brief edit guys, just get to the end of the boss fight. So if you have not already got the trophy, there's a trophy for defeating this boss without letting any other puppets damage you. Yeah, without letting any of the puppets damage you. And I'm just doing exactly like we did on the new game. Just going to attack first on bestial form. Can get a few light attacks in and then charge up a heavy attack. Try to dodge away from its fires, it will interrupt and make your meter deplete quicker. And then when you're back into normal mode, just do focus attacks and then 3 light attacks and then back off and repeat. Along the way, of course, watch out for puppets. Puppets will be knocked down with 2 hits. And if you do knock them down, siphon their soul in order to build up your bestial form a bit quicker. And hopefully by the time you can use your bestial form again, guys, he should be almost dead. Yeah, on Lost in the Fog difficulty, I'm probably going to have a better build for this. Yeah, this hasn't changed at all really since the new game, just because we're on story difficulty still. Yeah, do not be shy about using healing items as well if you need to. Yeah, as you can see me doing. Surprised how quick you can die even on story difficulty. Yeah, the enemies hit very, very hard. But New Game Plus Plus might go along a lot quicker, so I might try and speedrun it a bit, and just avoid things which we do not need. I mean, in this playthrough, we're still collecting everything, aren't we? Same as what we did in New Game. But yeah, New Game Plus Plus, it might be more of a speedrun, guys, so we might get through a game a lot quicker. I believe people are getting through this game in like just over an hour now, when they just speedrun the story on New Game Plus, so it's really quick if you just stick to the story actions which you need to do to actually progress. So my bestial form is ready again. Yeah, so hopefully this will be it, guys, by the time if I attacked it a few more times. But we have got quite a lot more to do once back in the village. So I think we've only got one more of them statues to place the key item on. And we've done the Crimson Water puzzle as well, of course, so that's done. So hopefully Sacred Sword is coming up very, very soon. But that's it, guys. Yes, part 14 done. Quite a few areas done in that one. Got a lot of faith as well. So yeah, you'll spawn here, and that'll be us ready for part 15 tomorrow. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on tomorrow's video.